So in the masterclass, of course, we give all of our clients access to Service Matters from Whirlpool and Electrolux service tips. There you're going to find service manuals, parts list, diagrams, wiring diagrams, videos directly from the manufacturer on how to repair appliances. Was that beneficial for you in your business at all?
Oh, that's the main key.
Right. That's why you registered
That's why.
for the Service Matters.
I was already in the business, right?
Yeah.
I didn't need to go and exactly to learn from the scratch, but
Yeah.
it's always good to learn from the scratch anyway.
Hey guys, my name is Andre, founder and director here of Appliance Service Masterclass. We're joined today with Jamil Pervez of Appliance Parts Plus. He won our business development grant, $500 towards his business. Hi Jamil, how are you doing?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Very good,
It
thank you.
feels great, yeah, after winning this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. I mean, it was a long program, 10 weeks for the business development program. And every Monday we do our sessions, but the most challenging part is submitting and writing your business plan and financial plan, right?
Yeah, it's actually quite challenging. It's not really something that easy. Like, it's just not something we do, right?
Of course.
You don't really know, so you have to sit and gather lots of information. But it really good in the way that if you are running your business, whether it's a appliance repair service or appliance parts store or whatever, that you the things which you haven't done before,
Right.
that this this business plan make you do that.
For sure.
Yeah.
It makes you think about all facets of your business, everything, the marketing, the advertising, the team building, fundraising, where are we going to get money from, right?
Exactly, yeah. Marketing, how to target the customer.
Exactly.
And like getting all the business information, right? Right. That really helpful. That's very helpful. Like, that's all you need. You need data, right?
You do.
So you can even plan your future accordingly.
Right. Was this your first time writing a business plan, financial plan?
I did write not the business plan, but just the presentation for the business. But this is something more.
I see.
Right?
Yeah.
Very thorough. So
Right.
covered many aspects of the business.
Yeah, like the total addressable market, your target market, understanding how to actually target your market and sell to them directly.
Exactly.
It makes you think about, again, all the facets of the business, right? When did you get started with appliance repair? How did you get into this industry? I know you applied to the business development program as a parts store, which is really quite amazing in itself. I think a lot of technicians understand it's very challenging to open an appliance parts store or start a business in that way. So just talk about a little bit of how you got started as an appliance technician, and then where did you get at that idea to open an appliance parts store?
Well, it is quite challenging, to be honest. Like, running a parts store is not that easy because you need to have certain amount of inventory, and you need to make a lot of investment, to buy the inventory and sell them. And selling is very challenging because there are thousands and thousands of parts, right?
Right.
And, who need which part, you don't know.
Exactly.
Because there are many different models. I have been into the HVAC industry. That was my main profession. So
I see.
and I've been working. So I had my HVAC company. I was dealer with Train.
Right.
Yeah. So I was selling their product, furnace, air conditioner, all those things. So, but it was very challenging for me because as being a business owner, I was no technician, right?
Right.
Running the business, right?
Yeah.
So I was handling the sales, marketing, all of those things. But I had technicians who were doing the installations and service and all those things.
Right.
It was very challenging to handle the technicians, and especially in the winter when there is emergency calls.
Right.
And when you're selling the product, $6,000-$7,000, even some of the customer, they bought the product from you over $10,000, like furnace, air conditioner, water heater, all those things. When they make that high investment, so of course they expect something back from you, like they need service sometimes.
24/7 service emergency.
That was very challenging. So it was very difficult for me to handle the technicians and making them go to the customer house and doing the service on time, especially emergency situation. So that kind of laid me back, that I should do something else.
Right. Right.
You know, so, but I still want to be connected with technical things. You know, like, so I did lots of research, and then I came up with the idea that I should do the parts. You know, and first I wanted to open the appliance store.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Like to sell retail appliances.
Retail appliances.
Oh,
the
okay.
used appliances.
Right.
The
Right.
used, you know, not the new.
Great industry to get in. Used
Yeah,
appliances.
that's another.
Whether in Vancouver or Miami or anywhere that we started consulting there, appliance refurbishment is a huge industry right now. It's crazy.
But you need bigger space,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
You need more manpower.
Very true.
Yeah. So that was another challenge. You know, you need probably a truck for the delivery and all those.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
So then I did some more, you know, digging into the field, and then came up with the idea that why don't I open a parts store? It was challenging, but I just wanted to give it a try because it's easy to just, you know, carry this part.
It's true.
Right? So maybe the used dishwasher, maybe you selling for $200-300.
Exactly.
And you need a van.
Yeah.
You need a big space to carry. And on the other hand, I'm selling this for $200.
Right.
And I just don't need that much space.
Exactly.
I can carry it on my hand.
Right.
So I'm just giving an example, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So many parts, you know, that even some of the
Right.
$400 or $500 control boards.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
it's amazing.
So that's how I came up with that idea. It's challenging. It's still I'm struggling. Yeah, but I'm not giving up.
Any new business, that's the thing about entrepreneurship. It's like the beginning of every business. You need to tell yourself, I'm here for 5 to 10 years. There's no overnight miracle. There's no such thing as, you know, overnight success in any entrepreneurship journey. It's just about being persistent and then believing your company and just coming to work every single day. If you miss a week, you're already behind 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's your own business, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So did you decide to become an appliance parts store before becoming a technician? Or did you want to just divert into appliance repair and then understand that there was a huge need for parts as well?
No, so that's the main thing, because I was having a challenge with the technicians, right? Because and I was not licensed to go myself to the customer
with the HVAC company.
The HVAC, because it's a gas equipment, right?
That's right.
That I thought, you know, that why don't I get licensed myself, so at least I'll be able to
service
it. Even in emergency situation, at least I can go and shut off legally.
Exactly, legally. That's right.
Not even touch the if you're not licensed, especially for the gas. So that's the idea came to me. So I started to go for licensing. I got my G3, right?
Oh, you are G3 license, right?
And then I got my my other air conditioning license.
Good.
So, but then eventually I changed totally my field, like from HVAC to appliances, because I seen more demand this side
for sure,
and not that big liability, because the other thing you also have to look for the liabilities too.
For sure. Gas, natural gas, propane, if it might be, refrigeration.
Like even on the appliances, you can still deal with the gas appliances.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're dealing with less than 100,000 BTU.
Precisely. Yeah. And it's less common as well. You're most likely going to receive electronic service calls rather than dry or gas stove service calls. They're there, but it won't be a big part of your business. You'll just be able to service it at some point.
Yeah. So before I started, because I was already into the business, I started to advertise rather than furnace repairs and air conditioner repairs.
Right.
To advertise appliance repair.
Yeah.
And then I did some, some kind of watch lots of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
YouTube University. That's where people usually start.
That's where it starts.
Yeah.
So I started to take calls myself.
Yeah. Oh, great.
And went there, Initially, I advertised as a free diagnosis.
Wow. Anything to get that first client or to get the client's attention.
Exactly.
Because you do have competitors. You do have to price yourself appropriately. But how do you get that customer first? Typically, underscore your diagnosis fee. And then you're going to give them that large labor fee, $200, $180.
Yeah.
It covers both diagnosis and labor, but it's a great way to get a client.
Yeah,
right?
so
Free diagnosis.
free diagnosis just for the locals. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting at home and doing nothing in my office. Why not just take call?
Yeah.
It's actually learning. So I'm advertising free diagnosis, but when I'm getting to the customer house, I'm trying to diagnose their appliances.
Exactly.
So actually, I'm learning.
Right, for sure.
Right, and that's how you learn.
It's a lifelong, like this
It's not
industry.
I read a book and then go there.
And you know everything. No, it's all through experience. And
Every time you have a different issue, customer have a different issue, they have a different model, different part required. This is how you learn. So
Yeah.
I started to, actually I was going, not just, I'm thinking that I'm wasting my time and my gas, but no, I'm going to learn.
Exactly.
It's a free learning for me.
Yeah, for sure.
And I did fix.
That's amazing.
And that felt really great.
Yeah.
I achieved something. I accomplished something.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then I started to advertise a little bit more, like $40, $30.
Amazing. Yeah.
And every time you go there, even you don't fix it, you still get some money.
Exactly. Well, yeah, it's true. And the knowledge that you gain, it's indispensable. Like you have that for life now, right? All those experiences that you've gained, going to the customer's home, repairing their appliances, even if you've done it for free, the diagnosis, it's going to help you do your diagnosis faster the next time you go around to a different customer with the same problem, same brand.
Exactly.
You'll do it in 15 minutes rather than an hour, like you did in the beginning. It's a great start.
So that's how I learned all those things. Then I started to market the part supply. I had my own website. Started to sell the part from my website. Lots of people, they called.
Right.
They bought the part, and then I gave them advice.
Right.
People call you and say, oh, I need this part. You can ask a couple of questions, like, why you need this part.
Right.
So then you, according to your diagnosis or your analysis, that maybe they're buying a wrong part. So you guide them to the right part.
Right.
And they appreciate you. And then they say, okay, why don't you come and do it?
Amazing. And it's worked. That's amazing. That's great. Yeah.
So that's also now I have a technician. So lots of, because I'm here.
Yeah.
Sometimes, so people call me if they want to book a service. So I send a technician.
Amazing.
And still I'm here. If they need a part, I can supply the part.
Exactly. That's actually great. I mean, again, appliance parts, building that business is really quite challenging. Not many people go ahead with that entrepreneurship idea, but it's plausible. It is available to do. It's just going to take time to market and brand yourself, to tell the local market that you're here, you have the parts as well, and you're ready to, underscore the other part suppliers by maybe $30, $40, right? And that's really how you build your business. You need your early adoption for the customers, and then just gain traction.
Yeah, well, once you're into the game properly, you know the market and people know you.
Exactly.
You have a repeat customer, then you can set your price.
Precisely.
Whatever you
and the other part
pay you.
Exactly. And the other part is that those customers that try to do it yourself and you sell them the part, they don't actually or aren't able to complete the service themselves. Then they'll call you, and then you go ahead and complete that service call under your business name, which is amazing. No, it's great. So when you joined us at the masterclass, the primary goal was the business development grant, the business development course. We got to do that for 10 weeks, every Monday on Zoom. We had people coming online from Seattle, from Florida, from Vancouver, Toronto, Edmonton, so many different places, but all of them in the same scope, starting in building their appliance business, right? Just like you did. Part of that program is an availability to get a $1,000 grant or $500 grant. And all you have to do is participate 9 out of 10 sessions online and submit a business plan and financial plan. So talk about a little bit of how that business plan, financial plan was for you. Was it challenging? Was it eye-opening? What were some things that were, that worked out well for you and some things that were challenging during that process?
Yeah, it was a little bit challenging because, but if we follow like the class, like if we join the Zoom meeting and whatever the slides we see, if we just do a little bit of study in those slides,
right,
that give you lots of information.
For sure.
And that give you actually the start, what exactly to do, right?
Right.
So you got all the bullet points and you just have to do a little bit more details.
Exactly. Yeah. The business plan, like
if you miss that and you don't do it, then all gather together, and it happened to me too. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, of course. because sometimes we are busy, you know, we are not going every week, whatever we discuss. So we say, okay, we'll do next week or next week. Then things.
There's so much information every
and
week.
Next week you have new information.
Exactly.
So that all gathered together, and
that's right.
If you just do every week, then that's quite easy.
The business plan template that we provide to you, it has almost the whole thing written out for you. The prompts it's asking for each section of the business plan, it's really quite fulfilling already. You could, just read the prompt, type it out yourself just from what you see as an observation, and then use statistics to back up everything you're noting down in your business plan. And that's what's nice about it, is that everyone in that course, there's about 10 or 15 people, are in the same scope. They're all starting their appliance business. They're all writing their business plan or financial plan, and everyone's sharing ideas of what to do. I know in your respect is a little bit different because it's a parts store. And again, almost no one starts an appliance parts store, which is crazy to think that there's a huge market for it. Not many people do it, and it's a great availability for success. Again, it just takes time for the journey.
It's challenging.
For sure. So in the masterclass, of course, we give all of our clients access to Service Matters from Whirlpool and Electrolux service tips. There you're going to find service manuals, parts list, diagrams, wiring diagrams, videos directly from the manufacturer on how to repair appliances. Was that beneficial for you in your business at all?
Oh, that's the main key.
Right. That's why you registered.
That's why.
For the Service Matters.
I was already in the business, right?
Yeah.
I didn't need to go and exactly to learn from the scratch, but it's always good to learn from the scratch anyway.
Yeah, different perspective. Right?
Exactly. Yeah, because there's so many things you think you know, but you think you don't know. Maybe you know the higher level, but you don't know the basic.
Precisely. The fundamentals are so key, but it's always good to just relearn it every couple of years anyway.
Exactly, right? So that was very good. And the main thing is, like, if you're into the business, all you need, all the good resources, and that's what you provide.
Yeah.
Like Service Matter and service tips, by Electrolux and all those things. It's not easy to, I cannot get, right?
That's right.
I'm going to get, right?
Exactly.
So if you get all those information, all the technical information, all the wiring diagrams and everything, that make your job so easy.
It's like half the battle. Yeah. Having the manufacturer literature, for example, a dryer, the clothes are still wet after full cycle in a dryer. What are the possible problems, right? That service manual from the manufacturer provides you symptom in a column, probable cause, the next column, and then solutions for each problem, whether it's error codes or symptoms of the appliance or complaints from the customer. It's right there, right? And, speaking to a lot of people that we've helped in the past, having access to that Service Matters and from Whirlpool and service tips from Electrolux, it almost, shoots your career forward by a year or 2 years without that experience, right? Because you can just look up the service manual, be resourceful. That's all it really is about being a technician. You're not going to know everything. You're not going to know how to diagnose every single problem. But if you could just research it on the manufacturer's technician portal, Service Matters and Service Tips, that's half the battle. Just be resourceful. And that's basically it, right? And then having the confidence to actually go into the customer's home to tear down the appliances. The second
you
step.
have, especially you have the link Service Matter and all those things. So you also get all the diagnostic, how to diagnose,
right.
So enter the diagnostic mode and all those things. Exactly. You do it at the customer house.
It looks great for the customer.
Doing something. It's not just you opening and
exactly
checking.
Your authority is like
programming or.
That's right.
They don't know what you're doing, right?
Exactly.
So.
No, it's good. And same with the videos too. The videos, it's not some guy in a garage with a shaky camera showing you how to, take out the dryer motor. In the Service Matters portal, it's directly from the manufacturer's training center. It's professionally filmed. There's for each appliance, maybe 160 to 200 videos for each appliance, and they show you every component, how to remove the board or the dryer motor, like I said, the drain pump.
Just some of the appliances.
Yes.
It's very challenging even to just dismantle.
Exactly.
It's not that easy, because sometimes they have hidden screws.
Precisely that.
Yeah.
And then the manufacturer training videos to show you how to access that component.
Exactly.
Which again, half the battle. You come to the customer's house, you have that Whirlpool dryer there, but you can't enter it.
Yeah.
You know, you're there 40 minutes, there's a hitting screw and it's not letting you remove the top panel.
Yeah, exactly.
40 minutes in front of the customer, don't know how to remove the panel. You know, do the research, find the resources online, and then they'll be able to help you as well. Anything that you want to do for your company for the next year or two, like where do you see yourself in the parts industry, and then where do you see yourself as a technician in the service industry as well?
Service industry, yeah. So that's main. That's the main thing. Yeah. If you really want to make some good money,
Yeah.
that service is the main.
Gotcha.
Just you may just pay off your bills or something, but
Right.
it is the service. So
For
that's
sure.
my plan. That I would like to become a servicer for any of the manufacturing.
Amazing. Yeah. I know, like, if you have these parts accounts with other suppliers already out there, and your margins on that profit, you can obviously upsell each part.
Yeah.
Will probably be higher than other technicians, just because you have these, access to get parts at a cheaper rate than other technicians can. So being a technician, of course, you want to do service calls, it's driving your business, lots of revenue. Then you're building your customer base because you're already servicing their appliances. You can send them emails every so often, and they might purchase parts from you in the future, or you can get more service calls from that way as well. But it's a good aspect you've built here. It's an appliance company and a parts store as well.
Yeah.
So as your company grows, as you get more, traction and branding and stuff like that, I think you'll do pretty well. You're one of the only ones that I know that do appliance parts.
Take some time, but yeah. I don't know how long it's going to take, but
Yeah, that's the entrepreneurship journey. Give it 5 to 10 years. There is no such thing as an overnight success. I think everybody can attest to it. I've never met someone in the appliance industry that said, you know what, first year I made $1 million.
No.
It's just not possible. You have to spend money on branding and advertisements and this and that, and you need mentors. It's great if you can do it on your own, but you need people to help you along the way. Someone who's already done it before, or maybe they can get you your first contracts or second contract for appliance repair, just to gain more volume of service calls and customers as well. But that's good. You're well on your way. You got, $500 grant, which I hope you put to good use, either towards service or towards a parts store. Every dollar counts when you're building a business. Every dollar counts. But yeah, well, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Your business plan and financial plan were fantastic to read. You're one of the first that I've ever read on appliance parts as a business, which is great. Very, very insightful. Just things that you included there I would have never thought about, and it's really, really great. My name is Andre, founder director here of Appliance Service Masterclass. We're joined with Jamil Pervez, Appliance Parts Plus, here in Markham, Ontario. Thank you so much for joining me, and wish you the best of luck in your business.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, that was great.
Yeah.
That was good. Here at Appliance Service Masterclass, we're a small team doing big things. Make sure to purchase the Appliance Service Blue Book with the link below to empower your business today.